All right, so Pierre Poilievre is back at it again, exposing and attacking Mark Carney for the absolute fraud that he is. So he says here, Carney Trudeau Liberals. I love how he ties the Carney with Trudeau in when he says Trudeau Liberals, because it really is the same, right? They want to protect turkeys from hunters. Common sense conservatives want to protect Canadians from criminals. And he talks here for about a minute, and I just really love what he says. So let's have a look, and then we'll talk about it after, like usual.
The Carney Trudeau Liberals have said they want to ban hunting rifles. That would be a lethal decision in northern communities. It's hard for people in the south to understand this, but hunting is not a hobby in the north. It is actually a survival. There are many families for whom the majority of protein calories actually come from hunting and fishing. You ban hunting rifles, as the Trudeau Carney Liberals have tried to do, you starve families. So I will reject the radical Trudeau Carney policy of banning hunting rifles. Under common sense conservatives, people in the north, people everywhere in Canada can know with certainty you will keep your hunting rifles. We will lock down the borders against gun smugglers and gangsters. We will go after the real criminals, not the Indigenous hunters, the farmers, and the patriotic Canadians that we love so much.
I don't know where he is, but looks cold. But he's right. You know, when you start messing with people's guns, you know, and there's some people who are like, oh, well, it's not a big deal because I can go to the grocery store. Well, it's not everyone can. There's people who live in, you know, the Northwest Territories, the Nunavut, or even if you live in remote areas in northern, like Manitoba, or really anywhere, even like remote areas in northern Ontario, you can't just go to No Frills or Walmart or whatever and get your groceries. You got to hunt, and you have to fish. You have to lay traps, you have to gather, and all these things that humans used to have to do. But now a lot of us have this luxury where we don't necessarily need hunting rifles. However, the government should be taking them from anybody, because you still should be able to hunt if you choose. I mean, it's just ridiculous what they want to do. And by the way, the only type of politicians who have ever tried to take away guns from people are dictators. Every single one of them. That's what liberal voters who don't seem to understand this, they need to wake up. You can't just take away people's guns because you don't like them. It's just ridiculous. And again, protecting the border, checking the shipping containers, making sure that no illegal guns come in. Making sure that people who want to commit crimes are sent back home. And making sure that we don't have, you know, this insane drug crisis that we have here. And again, I understand people put up numbers, oh, they catch way more in the States. Yeah, which means they don't catch as much in Canada. Which means that there's so much of it going around. We don't know how much, but it's a lot. Clearly, we have 50,000 people overdosing in 9 years. That's a lot of people for a relatively, we don't have that big of a population. We're talking about just around 40 million people. It's a lot of people for one drug specifically to pass away from. And the Liberals don't care about that either. Who knows what they do care about, though, right? I mean, they don't seem to like children. They don't like guns. They don't like freedom. They don't like people's rights, unless it's their rights. They're so loving and intolerant and accepting, except for when you disagree with them. Then you're a Nazi, then you're a racist, then you're a Messiah. It's just the same crap over and over and over again for the last 10 years. And I guess they haven't got the memo. Most Canadians, especially swing voter Canadians, are sick of it. And that's why they're going to the Conservatives, just like me, and just like every person like me, whether you're a populist, a libertarian, a centrist, or whatever you are. That's the part the Liberals don't understand. That's the political realignment that's happening. It's not necessarily just Liberals flipping over to the Conservatives. It's that sometimes the Libertarians would agree with Liberals more than Conservatives. Sometimes maybe even a populist would. But now? No way. Centrists? Nope. You don't have them either. You've pushed us all to the right. So, that's what you get. And you've already found out in the United States, and you're going to find out again here in Canada. So let me know what you think. Do you think this ad was like a brilliant job by Pierre Poilievre? Just a brilliant job communicating to the people why guns are important? And also, generally, let me know, generally speaking, what you think about Pierre Poilievre's messaging, because a A lot of people don't seem to like it, but there's a lot of people who do. So let me know what some of his favorite, some of his best quotes in your opinion are in the comment section, and we can all enjoy those together. Please don't be shy. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.